They're crazy and wild, a strange new style from Captain Caribou. If you want fun, then here they come. Get ready, they're insane. Captain Caribou. From a kids show that was wacko, they're on the air today. But now this show is based on whatever the viewers say. So name the act and they'll react. TV won't be the same. Here comes Captain Caribou.
It's time for Caribou Squares! This week is Captain Caribou Week. Now, let's meet the celebrities. Mr. Helper, Captain Caribou, Ernie, the Shower Lady, Scott Pearson, Peter Chang, Brian the Handsome Husky Camera Guy, Troy the Audio Man, and in the center square, Santa Rat. Now, here's the star of Caribou Squares, Ron Cable.
Welcome to Caribou Squares. Hello, stars.
I don't want to sing no song.
Okay, well, it's time to play our game, and it's time to meet our contestants. To my left, we have Bartina, and to my right, we have Dan. Well, Bartina, we'll start with you. Why don't you tell us about yourself?
Well, I'm a fitness instructor at a senior citizens home in Winter, South Dakota, and I like animals.
And we also have Dan. Dan, why don't you tell us about yourself?
Well, I'm an out-of-work game show host from Sioux Falls, and I like to play the theremin.
You were the host of the meeting game, weren't you?
Yes, I got fired.
Well, okay then. Well, it's time to play our game. Bartina, we flip backstage, and you were the first one to start, so go ahead.
I pick Santa Rat.
Santa Rat, how are you today? Well, I got the whiskers in my mouth. Well, according to the South Dakota Department of Tourism, Santa Rat, this is the largest dome in the state of South Dakota. Well, that's pretty easy. It'd have to be that Mitch Krebs head. Big shiny dome on his head, except it's purple, so it's not that shiny. But anyway, largest dome in South Dakota, be about that Fargo Wells Cinema Jiggy. That's my answer. Bartina, agree or disagree?
I agree.
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is the Dakota Dome, so X gets the square. Dan, it's your turn.
I'll take Ernie.
Ernie, in the human body, if this is stretched out, it would circle the Earth 3 times.
That would be Captain Caribou's penis. Not really, folks. Let me see. It certainly wouldn't be in my tongue. It wouldn't be my toes. It probably wouldn't be my intestines, because I don't have any pooping problems like Mr. Helper. And so I would have to say that it would be boogers.
Dan, do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Bartina, circle gets the square, and Bartina, it's your turn.
I'll take Scott.
Scott.
Yes, Bob.
Who are the 4 faces on Mount Rushmore?
Well, I've never been further west than Mitchell because once I got there, I discovered that South Dakota is basically a barren wasteland. I think, though, that I heard Bill Janklow was on there. Steve Kirby paid to have his face put on there. Lawila Hunking and Dave Dedrick, I think, are the ones on.
I disagree.
That's correct. Circle gets the square. The correct answer, of course, is George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Jefferson, and Theodore Roosevelt. Now, the next, Dan, it's your turn.
I'll take Mr. Helper, please.
You're sure you want Mr. Helper?
Yes, Mr. Helper.
You've played tic-tac-toe before, right?
Yeah.
And you still want Mr. Helper?
Yeah, Mr. Helper, please.
All right, Mr. Helper. It says that you're in the NBA Finals, and your team has to win a 7-game series. How many games must you win in order to win the NBA championship? Well, I'm a big old basketball fan because I know that whatever team makes the most home runs is going to win the basketball game. So me being a big expert and all like that, my answer is going to be about 10.
Well, who am I to argue with a celebrity? So I agree.
You sure you're agreeing with that?
Yeah.
10 games to win a 7-game series. No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is 4, so circle gets the square. Bartina, it's your turn.
I'll take Peter Chang, please.
Peter Chang, are you sure?
Yes, I want to take Peter Chang, please, because once I saw him and Mr. Helper at Menards, so I want to take Peter Chang, please.
Okay, Peter, what president said, "I did not have sexual relations with that woman"?
Let me see. I think that would be the gay president. And let me see. Who was the gay president? They're probably all those old ones that wore the wigs. They're all kind of gay, and I don't think they had sex with any women. But the one that you're thinking of is probably the really famous one. What's his name? Clinton. That's it. Bill Clinton. I think it's Bill Clinton.
I disagree.
No, I'm sorry. That is the correct answer. So, Dan, X gets the square, and it's your choice. And the choice is pretty obvious. If you've ever played tic-tac-toe before, I think I know who you're going to pick.
Absolutely. Captain Caribou.
Captain Caribou. This kitchen appliance is used to make toast.
My penis. Hey, no. They told me to use a lot of sex jokes. All right, let me see. Kitchen appliance used to make toast. Oh, man, there's a lot of stuff in the kitchen. Dishwasher.
I agree.
You're kidding.
No.
Well, Bartina, we can't give you the circle because, as you can tell, if you pick Captain Caribou right now and answer it right, you'll win the game. So go ahead, Bartina, make your choice.
I'll take Troy, the audio guy, please.
Troy Nelson, I understand being the audio guy on the Captain Caribou show has led to some good things for you.
That's right. I got a new show on PAX called Audio with Troy.
Oh, what will that show be about?
Well, it's mostly just me going check 1, 2, and different microphones.
Wow, that sounds great. And here's a question that's right up your alley. Troy, what is a boom mic used for?
Blowing up other microphones, Ron.
Bartina, agree or disagree?
I agree.
No, I'm sorry. X gets the square. And Dan, it's your turn now. So go ahead and pick a square.
I want Captain Caribou again.
Captain Caribou, what is the thing a flag is flowing on?
Well, that's easy. Every Sunday morning, it's my penis. What? Hey, come on here. They told me to use a lot of sex jokes again. All right, let me think here. Something that a flag flies on. That's tough, but I'm going to have to go with the bumper of my car.
I agree.
Oh, you stupid idiot. It's a flagpole. Bartino, we can't give you that. You've got to earn it yourself for the victory. So go ahead. If pick Captain Caribou and get it right, you'll win. So go ahead, make your pick.
I'll take the shower, babe.
Shower lady, can you believe these people?
Penis.
What are you talking about? The question is, being in the shower as much as you are, you should know this. Complete this chemical symbol for water. H2...
H2U.
I agree.
No, that's incorrect, but I'm going to give you the circle anyway just to get this game over with. Dan, it's your turn. Go ahead and make your selection.
Captain Caribou.
No, you can't pick Captain Caribou. Brian is the only one left. He's the only one you can pick. So pick Brian.
Brian.
Hey, wake up, fat boy. Brian, wake up.
Oh, what do you want?
Brian, the question's for you. Brian, pick a number between 1 and 3.
That's a toughie. Give me a second on this one. After some long thought on that, I'm going to have to go with 12.
Dan, do you disagree or agree?
I agree.
Well, that's close enough. Dan, you win.
Ah.
Dan wins round 1. Sorry, Bartina, but there's another round coming up, and we'll get to that second round right after this message. Well, we're back, and it's time for round 2, contestants. And in round 2, as you know, there's a secret square. And if you choose the secret square correctly, you'll win a secret prize. Johnny, tell them what they'll win.
Ron, the secret square prize this week is gum.
Okay, now let's show our audience who the secret celebrity is. Dan, you won the first game, so that means Bartina, you make the selection. Pick a star.
I'll take Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? No, pick a celebrity that's actually here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll take Santa Rat.
Santa Rat. Who is the main rodent character that is the mascot of Disneyland? Well, that's pretty easy. Must be that Al Gore. Oh, wait a minute. Probably that Tom and Jerry guy, whichever one the mouse is. That's my answer. Tom and Jerry, the mouse one. Bartina, agree or disagree?
I disagree with that one there, Ron.
Really? Well, that's right. The correct answer is Mickey Mouse. Way to go, Bartina. Dan, it's your pick.
I picked Shower Lady.
Shower Lady. What showering item says on its bottle, lather, rinse, and repeat if necessary?
Penis.
Hey, you stop stealing my answer all the time.
Well, since the captain likes penis more than I do, I'll change my answer to milk.
Milk, huh? Dan, do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer, of course, is shampoo. Anybody would know that. But Bartina, it's your turn. Now, it looks like to me if you pick Scott and get the question right, you'll win. So go ahead, Bartina, make your selection.
I'll take Ernie.
Ernie, which is more, 1,000, 1,000,000, or 1,000,000,000?
Oh, that's an easy question. Of course, the right answer is a Googleplex is the biggest number, but in this small mentality of the human race, the right answer would be billions and billions, as Carl Sagan would say it, if he could, if he wasn't dead.
I disagree.
What do you think the right answer is?
I believe the right answer is penis.
X gets the square. Dan, pick a star.
I'll take Brian, Ron.
So if you get this right, you win gum. So Brian, what did I just say?
You said something about a secret squirrel and a gun?
I agree.
Judges? Yes, I'll take that. That means you win the gum and get the square too. Congratulations. Martina, it's your turn. Who do you pick?
I'll take Mr. Helper, please.
Okay, Mr. Helper. According to Newsweek magazine, what percentage of Americans find Osama bin Laden to be an evil person? Let's see. Newsweek magazine, survey Americans, think Osama bin Laden's a bad guy. I say about 10. 10? Bartina, agree or disagree?
I agree.
Oh, the correct answer, I'm sorry, is 99%. So that means X gets the square. And Dan? I'll tell you what. Whoever you pick, if you get it right, I'm going to give you the game. So go ahead, make your selection.
All right, I'll pick Santa Rat.
Now you've got to pick somebody that hasn't been picked yet.
Peter Chang then.
Peter Chang, I understand you want to make a plug.
Yeah, I need a lot of plugs. But me and that fabulous Mr. Helper, me, Peter Chang, and Mr. Helper, we're going to be appearing at the local Menards.
Oh, what will you be doing there?
Well, we're actually going back and forth, but we're there to buy some track lighting.
Oh, well, here's your question then. When building wooden shelves, what is the main item you need to purchase?
That's easy. For the show, we build wooden shelves all the time, and the first thing that we do is we go out and we get some big slabs of metal or plastic, and then we go to the paint department and we get some like brown paint and one of those faux wood grain painter things, and then we paint that thing. And if it doesn't come out quite right, then we go to the wallpaper department. And then we get some wallpaper to put on top to make it look like wood. So probably the most important thing then would be screws, so we could screw it to the wall.
I agree.
I'm sorry, it's wood, so that means Circle gets a square. And Bartina, it's your turn.
I'll take Captain Caribou.
Captain, what sexual organ is found on males and not on females?
Holy smokes. Let me think. Pretty simple, I think. It's gotta be an arm. I agree.
You agree with arms? I'm sorry, that's not correct. Dan, it's your selection. Dan.
Scott.
Scott, according to scientists, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Well, I really don't know the answer to that one. I have to rely on my vast fast food experience and say that according to Hardee's, the chicken came first.
I'm sorry, Ron. I have to disqualify myself from that question.
Why is that?
I once laid an egg.
Bartina, that means it's your turn.
I'll take Troy, the audio guy, please.
Troy, according to the Weekly World News, is Celine Dion an alien?
No, she's a robot.
I'll have to agree with that one, Ron.
Well, that's right. Good job, Bartina. Looks like just Captain Caribou's left, Dan, and it's your choice. Who do you choose?
Do I have to pick Captain Caribou?
Yes.
Oh, okay, Captain Caribou.
Captain Caribou.
Yeah.
What is Dan's first name?
Yeah, like no one knows that. That's penis.
Okay, Dan, let me repeat this question because it's very important for the win. Now, the question was, what is your first name? And Captain Caribou said penis. Do you agree or disagree?
I have to disqualify myself again.
Why?
Captain Caribou and I were hatched from the same egg.
Well, in that case, Circle gets a square. Bartina wins this round. Very good. And now, when we come back, we'll have the rubber game of the match. But before that, Johnny, tell our runner-up what they'll win.
The prize this week is gum.
Okay, Dan, since you lost the last game, you begin this match.
Okay, I'll pick Ernie.
Oh, there's the bell, meaning time's up. And since we don't have a winner, our celebrities will now pick their favorite contestant to determine our winner today. And we'll start with Mr. Helper. Well, Ron Cable, I'm going to pick that Bartorama because she looks like Batman.
Bob, I picked Dan just for the fact that Bartina is grotesquely ugly.
I'll pick Dan because Bartina being such a beautiful woman, I'm kind of jealous of that, so I'd like to see Dan win.
I'll have to pick Dan because that Bartina character looks awful familiar.
Well, I think I'm going to have to go with Dan on this one.
Ron, I'll pick Bartina. I saw her getting out of the bathroom before and saw a pretty good view.
Oh, I want Bartina, because, well, who wouldn't?
I picked that Barfy Morena chick because before I learned how to talk and I used to live in a dumpster, she makes me think of stuff I saw in that dumpster.
I gotta pick between those two sons of down there. What the hell is this world coming to anyway? Well, I guess old Bartina, something. Well, I don't know, just her, whatever.
Well, Bartina, congratulations, you win. And Dan, I'm afraid you really are a big loser, and you'll have to leave the show now. Well, Bartina, I'm glad you won. Dan seems like kind of a sore loser.
Yeah, he's a loser.
But when we come back, we'll be playing for the big prize where you'll pick a celebrity and answer the question correctly, and you'll win. So we'll be right back after these messages. Well, we're back. Bartina, it's time to play the bonus round. You know how to play, don't you?
Oh, yes, I do, Ron.
That's right. You pick a celebrity, and he'll see what the prize is in his envelope. You answer the question correctly, and you'll win. So, Bartina, go ahead and tell us, what celebrity do you want to play with?
I'm going to pick the fabulous Ernie.
Well, Ernie, open your prize envelope and see what Barterina is playing for.
Yum.
Wow, this really is your lucky day, Bartina. Again, you'll be playing for gum.
Oh, boy, doesn't get any better than that, does it?
That's right. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, yes, I am.
Ernie, according to top scientists, what weighs more?
That's me.
The Eiffel Tower, London Bridge, or the space shuttle?
Eiffel Tower, London. What the hell happened to Brian the cameraman? That son of a bitch weighs more than all those things combined. That'd be it. Brian the cameraman.
Well, Bartina, it's up to you. Do you agree or disagree?
Ron, I give this a lot of careful thought. I have to disagree.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bartina, that's incorrect. Well, it looks like you're a big loser just like Dan. But on the brighter side, it's time to say goodbye.